Hey, Mike, this is 2 years in a row.
That's right.
They've got guys in this class that are going to be able to immediately help this team, which they did last year as well.
And their goal is that they can turn it into an appearance in the Big Ten championship game, which is something that Indiana is doing this weekend.
The Indiana Hoosiers showing off a dominant performance.
Touchdown! Mendoza, touchdown! Oh my God!
And the Hoosiers are on their way to Indianapolis.
It's no fluke. Back-to-back amazing seasons for Curt Cignetti. This time it's a school record 12 victories in this season. Big Ten record 4 wins have come by 45 points or more. And it's not just one thing or another. They're great scoring the ball. They're great preventing you from scoring more than 33 points per game difference. That is the best in the country. So are they bringing in talented guys riding that wave? They sure are. Look at all the 4-star guys that Indiana is bringing in. Gabriel Hill on the top, a defensive lineman, one of the top 10 players in the state of Illinois. He's the 4th highest ranked individual recruit to go to Bloomington in the modern era. There are a lot of things that Indiana has done well in this recruiting class. And again, that talent at the very top makes you think specifically one position, Jake, defensive line. It feels like they put an added emphasis on that this year.
Yeah, and they got a good one in Kevontae Hugan, who's the 4-star out of edge, the premier player of that defensive line class. And really, he's a high-level track athlete. He ran the 100-meter dash as a defensive lineman. That's not something you see every day. Tested well at various camps, and you see that twitch and explosion show up consistently on film. Only 235 pounds, but a lot of scouts believe he could potentially move inside. But regardless, you see a guy that enjoys violence, enjoys disrupting. Look at that first step and the ability to swim and beat opposing offensive linemen. They also got a great linebacker in Trevor Gibbs. He's an off-ball linebacker, played a little bit of tight end and fullback. You won't see him trying to avoid any blocks on film. Loves to stone and snap the head back of opposing linemen. Again, another guy with great burst initially off the snap. You see the pursuit angle and speed to run down ball carriers. This will be a great example of a guy that comes downhill with a message in sacking opposing quarterbacks.
Cameron McCaney is another player. You talk about those defensive lines. I love his ability to shed the potential blockers that are coming up to try to attack him. Does a great job with his hands. He's going to have to continue to develop that, but you see him taking on the double team, being able to split that. Those are things that you need your big guys up front to be able to do, and he gives you that ability. When you talk about the defensive line in Indiana, they were huge factors. And we talked about Hill. He's going to be another one of those guys, to me, that gives them that ability to be disruptive at the point of attack, splitting double teams. They're all going to have to learn to keep that pad level down as they continue to develop those bodies. But the techniques and their sheer athleticism is something you can't teach, and really going to bode well for this Indiana defensive line room. Really a tremendous crop of guys.
Yeah, really good defensive line class. Another big pickup in the second level of that defense, though, Jaden Williams from a really good program at Massillon, Washington in Ohio. 115 tackles, 17 tackles for loss, and 7 sacks. You see him here, he can play on the edge. He can play off the ball. He blocks kicks. There's a reason Ohio State came in and offered him as a senior. He ended up sticking with Indiana. And this is what happens when you start having some success. Other schools try to poach you. Tight end Parker Elmore had a really good senior season. Tennessee came in, offered him a scholarship. He sticks with Indiana as well. 58 catches, 927 yards, and 15 touchdowns. As a senior, he's a guy who can do a lot in the passing game. You can split him out. He can win contested balls, and big enough to contribute as a blocker as well.
Here's, I think, the simplest, best way to understand how impressive this Indiana class is. If you take their signing day last year, the year before, and the year before, how many 4-stars did they have combined? 2. They have 7 in this class alone. That's how impressive things are for Indiana.